Like a lot of people, I am brokenhearted about what's happening in our country. I'm angry sometimes. I'm ashamed sometimes. I'm worried. I'm afraid of what's ahead because it feels like we've taken this nosedive into hatred and fear and distrust and cruelty. So when I found out about the Vote Common Good movement and tour, I thought that's where a place I want to put my efforts. I want to not just complain about the mess we're in. I want to help change the conditions and help people change their hearts and start using our votes not for me to win and you to lose, but for all of us to find a way to win. You know, to me, faith is about reaching out to get truths that are too big for my understanding. But I fear a big part of what's happening in our country is people are giving up on truth at all. They're willing to believe liars who make them feel good. And so as a faith leader, I want to call us back to caring rigorously and passionately about the truth, to be faithful to the truth, to not put our trust in people who lie, even if they're lying to flatter us or make us feel we're victims and we are owed something. I want to line up with other people who are seeking the truth. That's what my faith tells me. I was brought up in a committed Christian family. From my childhood, I've loved Jesus and wanted to follow Jesus. It's been really hard for me these last few years because so much of what's done in the name of Christianity seems to me to be pretty much 100% anti-Jesus. I mean, Jesus cared about poor people, and people are throwing poor people under the bus. Jesus made sure the sick were healed, and we have people who seem careless about other people's sickness or illness or pre-existing conditions. Jesus fed people who were hungry. We seem ready to put up walls and let people starve on the other side of the walls. Something about what's been happening in not only in our country, but even in our religious communities, it feels to me like we kept Jesus or Christ in the name, but we changed the content. And so part of what I'm experiencing, and I bet many other people feel this way too, is that my commitment to Jesus puts me out of sync with a lot of what's happening in the name of Christianity, especially in this country. I would like to encourage you to think of a couple of your friends, and I'd like you to go to them before the election and say to them, can I count on you to vote? I care about this election. This really matters to me. Can I count on you to vote? And can I plead with you as your friend, as your neighbor, as your cousin, whatever, to have the common good in mind when you vote? Don't just vote for your own self-interest, but have in your heart the interests of other people and also the interests of the planet, the streams and the seas and the air and the climate. Can we start caring about the larger common good? Can I count on you to vote? If you will ask that question in that way to a number of your friends, I think your friends will respect you more because they'll see you really care. And I think you might get a few people out to the polls who might have sat this one out. So I hope you'll speak up.